Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to today's Saturday crypto updated video. This video is going to be a full review or a full breakdown of what happened exactly in this week, specifically on crypto, on Bitcoin, the news on Bitcoin, what is my vision for the future, and all of the news that came out on this week and every single thing. So stay tuned. Let's get started into this video, and before we do that, please scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's fucking reach 190 legends in this channel. Please guys, I beg you, please. Let's hit this target. It's my dream. I need your guys' support, and I need your guys' help for me to go in way too deeper in this journey and share everything with you, and potentially make this channel a good channel and create a good community together. So without further ado, don't forget to smash up that like button and that subscribe as I told you, and let's get started into today's video. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is USDT dominance, as always and as I always do. So on this week specifically, we didn't see a much of a move. We have been just consolidating, like as you can see right here, still consolidate, and all of these represent the daily one daily candle. So we had 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and this one is 11 day inside of this range. And what I draw right here is, I currently see my current vision right here is first of all, we did broke the weekly structure to the downside. All right, so you have to put that in mind. As you can see, this is the weekly low. We broke the low structure. Also, that did happen on the daily. We did a market structure shift on the daily, and that we created the huge gap. What did market do? It kept consolidating for a few days, and then focus on this thing. You see this blue range? It is the accumulation. This red range is the manipulation, and this green range is the distribution. Very clear movement. We have generated a lot of buy side liquidity that got swept just in Wednesday, 30 April. We saw a leg up, and that was what I was expected. And I did post a tweet off of that before that happened, and I said Bitcoin should go manipulate and took out all of these buy side liquidity to the upside, and then return and make its move to the downside. So we're currently still waiting for price to break through these lows, and once we broke through these lows, USDT dominance is going to rip down and eventually took out these lows and these lows for a short term target. Yeah. But if you zoom out to the weekly time frame, our target is still the same. We did not change it at any cost. The next target for me on the long term on USDT dominance is the 3.16%, and it's going to be right here. And when price hit that target, the altcoin season is going to be fucking phenomenal. All right. So with that, let's go on and hop into the Bitcoin chart. So now Bitcoin is at $96,000, and just in yesterday we were at $97,800,000 per Bitcoin, and that is fucking crazy for me. And I'm still fucking bullish on Bitcoin because we still have more draws on liquidity to be swept. We still have these highs. That didn't go swept on the 106,000, but we need to do that as soon as fucking possible. And I can actually now confirm that we should go there, just because we already broke structure to the upside, and now after this week close we're going to generate this gap. Price maybe is going to be to reverse into this gap, fill in all of the orders, or even manipulated the downside and took out all of this sell side liquidity, and then eventually on it's going to reverse and continue its move to the upside and create a new all-time high for Bitcoin. And that is actually what I'm seeing on Bitcoin, because we just broke this falling wedge that has been with us for almost 121 days. It has been a long time. Now after we broke that, we continued going up, and actually if you go on to the 4-hour, on the short term we created a rising wedge or a falling wedge. It is a bullish pattern, by the way, but after we broke above it, now we should see the retracement. So break, retest, and then it should continue, and the target will be the $106,000. That is the new target for me on Bitcoin on the short term. And now let's go and show you the Ethereum chart as well. On Ethereum we did broke this long time resistance that has been with us for a long, very fucking time, and we just broke that on the daily and on the 4-hour. And actually on the 4-hour we have created a rising wedge as well as the Bitcoin chart, and the short-term target will be, hold on, let me show you, boom, 2020 $2,120 or $2,200 basically. That is the target. We just broke that, we retrace it. Now the next week is going to be fucking insane. Wild moves are going to come, especially after I'm going to show you now the news that we have the next week. You'll be fucking mind blowed. So the next week is going to be crazy as fuck, and you're going to see now why I'm talking all of this shit. So on Monday we have ISMI services PMI. Tuesday we don't have anything. This is what I'm talking about. We have the funds rate, Federal Reserve. We're going to see if the Federal Reserve cuts the rates, or it's going to be holding its rates and never cut them. But that will be very bad for crypto. But if we see the rates got lowered, we are going to see the fucking altcoin season in this week. After that we have the FOMC statement and the FOMC press conference. Finally we're going to listen to what basically Jerome Powell wants to speak after Trump's statements and after Trump's announcement that he's going to fire him if he don't lower the rates and all of that bullshit that happened. And also on the next day we have the employment claims, the bank rate versus votes, and we have on 9 we don't have anything, and that's it. But the main target and the main event on this week, on the next week basically, is the 7th May. We have the Federal Fund Reserve or the funds rate are going to cut or no, and we're going to listen to what Jerome Powell is going to say. And with that, let's go and show you the news that happened this week. So basically the first day, China weighs tariffs on USA and Thailand imports. Alright, trade resolution is happening. We are seeing a little bit of upgrades and into the trade war stuff, and I very hope that they come up with a deal so the trade wars get stopped out. And after that, the SEC has delayed its decision on Bitwise Spot Doge ETF and Franklin Spot XRP ETFs. This is not very bad, but on the short term is bad, but on the long term it says it delays. It delays, not it fucking removes. You have to figure out by yourself what does that mean. We're going to on the next days probably is going to fucking approve all of the ETFs that Trump has announced in the last month, maybe, and after that the market is going to fucking boom. After that, the President Trump just said the Fed should lower the rates, the interest rates. So gasoline just broke 1.98 a gallon, dollar a gallon, lowest in years. Groceries and eggs are down. Energy, all of that shit is down. So we have been waiting for years to see price come down. No inflation. The Fed should lower its rate, DGT, and that is the main thing that I'm talking about. So we are going to see Jerome Powell actually respond to this in his statement that is going to be on May the 7th, and that is the main event that is going to happen on this week. And after that, I'm going to take a step back and listen to this shit. So the Senator Loomis says Trump backs her bill to purchase 1 million Bitcoin.
Particularly pleased with President Trump's support of my strategic Bitcoin reserve initiative, which will address our national debt while securing America's position as the global leader in financial innovation. As Bitcoin comes into more usage, its use makes the whole system more secure, more robust, and more capable of serving our needs all over the world. We should be the global leader with this fantastic new ledger-based asset.
And this woman is genuinely a fucking legend. It's 100% with Bitcoin. It's saying it is giving Trump new fucking options and new strategies for the USA to follow in order to make the best decision in owning Bitcoin and all of that shit. So next thing is Bitcoin ETF flows, and this one is actually very insane. And as I told you in the last videos of Crypto Updated, we are seeing this week, the first day, BlackRock has bought $970 million the first day. The second day, $216 million. 30 April, $267 million. 1 May, $351 million. 2 May, $674 million. And all of those next institutions are also as well buying Bitcoin with trillions and millions of dollars. And that what gives us the signal that Bitcoin is going to explode in the very next days of the crypto market overall. And Ethereum is actually doing the same thing that I told you about in the previous videos on the Crypto Updated videos. As you can see, 28 April, the first day, $67 million in inflows from BlackRock. Fidelity also $25 million and $5 million, and all of the institutions start making their moves so they can anticipate in this crypto market and into this 2025 bull run. So that is the news that came out on this week. That was every single thing that I told you about. The next week has happened this week, and also that is my vision for me on the next week. And I'm very excited to see the decision that the Fed is going to do in the next FOMC statement and the press conference. And I'm really excited to see Jerome Powell responding to Trump's announcement and every single thing of that. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys benefit from this video and enjoyed it. At least give us a little like to support us go into this journey and do even more work. And please bro, please drop that subscribe button. It's going to help me a lot in this journey. Please be a fucking legend, be a fucking fam on this community, and let's do it together. And let's I don't know what I'm saying, but see you in the next video. Peace out.